Hey everybody, it is Radley here with your energetic weather report for July 30th through August 5th. And this week we are featuring the upcoming Angels and Auras Oracle cards to be released on Halloween. Ooh. So I have pulled our cards for the week of July 30th through August 5th. Now, if you are watching this or you are listening to it, makes no difference. This is an intuitive reading that looks at the week as a whole. It's not a typical 3-card reading where it's past, present, future, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the week as a whole. So we will be looking at those cards in just a moment. We also have our cards for our Archangel of the week that you should be working with. Now, this is a mishmash of the major arcana for Angel Tarot cards, Archangel Power Tarot cards, and Angel Wisdom Tarot cards, all of which are tarot decks that have the archangels on the major arcana cards, which makes it perfect for our purposes. Now, you are going to be paying attention intuitively as I call out cards 1, 2, 3, and 4, which one resonates for you. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to overanalyze it. It's just a gut instinct. It's an intuitive process. Do you feel called towards card number 1? Card number 1. Card number 2. Card number 2. Card number 3, card number 3, or are you being called to card number 4? Card number 4. Again, don't overthink it, and I will explain to you and reveal which archangel is on each one of those cards as soon as we get through our week of the energetic weather report. Now, the first thing that I do need to point out to you is something new, okay? So for Angels and Auras Oracle cards, this is the first deck that I have done where the deck is created to be read with the cards inverted or reversed. In other words, there is a different meaning for a card that is upside right than there is for a card that is upside down. So what you would see on these cards, and we'll see if you're watching this as opposed to listening to this, is that there are words that are meant to be read upside right, and then there are words that you can read when the card is inverted, reversed, or upside down. So this is my first energetic weather report with this deck, so I'm excited about it. We did have one card that is reversed, and it is the first card. So the first card is soul groups, and this is a card, it's card number 37, and it has a circle of hearts in rainbow colors with angel feathers in between them, attaching them all together. However, the card is inverted, and that means that the words that matter for this particular reading are loneliness, emptiness, feeling overlooked, or misunderstood. So we're sort of like have this energy in the week where we might feel like we're kind of on our own, feel like we don't have the support of others. Maybe we're just in this space where we feel like nobody gets me, or maybe we're just not seeing the good in what is happening in this week. So that's an energy that we need to be aware of, that we need to be paying attention to. Now, the next card is called See the Humor, and this is card number 33. I love this card. I did this deck with Dougal Fraser, and so what we have is sort of a humorous nod to dogs playing poker, that very famous black velvet silly painting of a bunch of dogs sitting around a table playing poker. But instead, what we have is we've got Dougal's dog, Bernie, who is sitting here doing a reading for my dog, Faith, using my card deck, Angel Wisdom Tarot cards. So it's like the card says, see the humor. And the card's upside right meaning is levity and perspective, wisdom and playfulness. And so what do we have here? Well, we've got this card that's literally saying to us, have a sense of humor about what is going on. We had some heavy energy from that first card. This card's like saying, lighten up, make a joke out of it. Try to find the wisdom in it. Try to find the magic in what is happening so that you can sort of like pull yourself out of any kind of intense energy that you feel yourself a little bit stuck in. And the third card is card number 43, and it says, you're ready. And this image shows a young man, probably in his 30s or something. He is taking the training wheels off of his child's bicycle, and there are tools all around him, and he has an angel feather tattoo on his arm, and he is still holding the bicycle up with one hand because he's using the other hand to take the training wheels off. And the card says momentum, validation, encouragement, and preparedness. And so basically it's saying you're ready. If you can just stay out of the energy of worry and fret that is the loneliness, the emptiness, and feeling misunderstood, see the humor in what is going on, you will be able to accomplish all kinds of things this week. You will be able to take your own training wheels off and go for whatever it is that you are looking for. By the way, I do want to make a mental note. This is for myself, but also for anyone that is watching or listening. I have only had these cards in my hands for like a week, and I have already pulled "You're Ready" 3 times from this deck. So I'm taking this as a personal message for myself, but I also kind of want you guys to pay attention too, because when I'm pulling cards, there's a connection to me, to you. And so maybe all of us are ready to have our training wheels taken off. And that's why this card keeps coming up over and over and over. So let's talk about your personal archangel of the week. So the first card, if you were drawn to card number 1, it is the Magician, which is Archangel Raziel. Raziel is said to sit at the feet of the throne of God, the foot of the throne of God, and write down everything. So he is literally like this magical archangel that can help us to create what we want to create. If you were drawn to card number 2, the card is Change Your Life from Archangel Power Tarot cards, and it's Archangel Chamuel. Chamuel, among other things, is the Archangel of personal peace. So if you're feeling rattled with that energy of loneliness, emptiness, feeling overlooked, misunderstood, then you have the opportunity here with Change Your Life and Archangel Chamuel to have some peace around that. Next up, we have Awakening, which in traditional tarot is the Hanged Man, and it's Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of creativity, of motivation, and of communication. So this is definitely energy that can help us to get through this particular week. And finally, the last card we have is the High Priestess with Archangel Haniel. Haniel is this beautiful archangel that helps us to work with our divine gifts, our psychic skills, all of those kinds of things, our intuition, to help us to make the right kinds of choices as we move through this week. So I want to give you a mantra or an affirmation for this week. So this is my big KitchenAid red bowl. If you're just listening, I've got this giant plastic KitchenAid bowl. I got it from QVC, and it has full of it are these little white pieces of paper, and these represent the cards for the deck that I have coming out in October of 2024, and it is an affirmation deck. And so I have been pulling you guys cards from this as my way of practicing with the deck, rehearsing, and making sure that I am content and happy with every card. Oh, this is perfect for today. It's card number 43, which I think is ironic because You're Ready, that card I keep pulling over and over and over, is card number 43. So from this deck, it's card 43, and it says, I release self-judgment and embrace self-love. I find beauty in every aspect of my being. So once again, I release self-judgment and embrace self-love. I find beauty in every aspect of my being. So there you have the energetic weather report for July 30th through August 5th. Guys, I am doing a new class. It's called Angel Numerology. It takes angel numbers and traditional numerology and goes mishmash, boom, boom together and creates this magical way of getting messages from the angels. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be starting soon. It starts on August 2nd, I think. It's a Wednesday. I think it's August 2nd and at 2 p.m. Pacific. But you can find out all about it. You can find out when it starts and how to get involved in this magical new class that I'm teaching by going to radleyvalentine.com/numbers. radleyvalentine.com/numbers. That's plural. Okay, there you have it. Energetic weather report for July 30th through August 5th and your personal archangel of the week, and even a magical little affirmation. See you guys soon.